What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at this beautiful, fully redesigned 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. This is actually the Calligraphy edition, which is the highest trim level that you can get for this car. Now, fun fact, before we get started, my wife and I actually used to own a Santa Fe as our family car. We just outgrew ours as ours didn't have third row. And honestly, after spending about a week with this car, it really makes me reconsider getting back into one of these. Just wait till I show you guys some of the features this car has. They're absolutely insane and you guys don't want to miss them. So make sure you guys stay to the end. Now, the Santa Fe is powered by a 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, good for 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. The power is sent to all four wheels via an 8-speed wet dual clutch automatic transmission. This boxier new design is actually 2 inches taller and 2 inches longer than the outgoing model, and you can absolutely tell the difference. Let's go ahead and start off with the exterior walk around and show you guys some of the features. Alright, so the first thing you'll notice about the exterior of the Santa Fe is this beautiful paint job. Hyundai calls it earthy brass matte. Not only does it look great, it actually feels nice to the touch. It just looks like it would never get dirty. I really like it. I like this brown and black contrast. Looks really nice. Let's do a walk around and show you guys what this car looks like. This is probably the most controversial angle of this car. People either love the back end or they hate it. I definitely love it, and honestly, the more time I spend with this car, the more I love it. Now, one thing that's pretty cool is the design element of this car. The letter H can be found all throughout the design of this car. As you can see, the taillights are the letter H. Coming around to the front, the headlights are the letter H. Right there, the front grille, a massive letter H. And I think if we spend time, we could probably find 30 to 40 hidden H's throughout the design element of this car. There's a really cool one on the inside of the car that I want to share with you guys. But let's go ahead and pop the trunk and see what kind of storage space we get with the Santa Fe. Powered trunk gate, which is nice. Now, one thing that I was not too happy about was, again, this trunk space. As you can see, I've got my Cybertruck inspired backpack right there, and it's taking up a good portion of the trunk. Let's go ahead and put that down. So you do get this area, as well as if you lift this up, you get a small little cubby right there. You get your jack and other things right here. So again, the trunk is not massive. However, these two captain chairs are actually powered. So if you press these buttons right here, they actually fold down, which is pretty nice. These back seats are actually manual, so you just pull on this lever and you can actually put them down, giving you a ton of storage space if you were to need it. But again, the trunk is not massive. Let's go ahead and pull these back up. I really like how those seats are powered like that, so I don't forget my backpack. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk and see what that motor looks like. So there it is. It's pretty small in my opinion, and low. It looks lower than I would have thought it would have been. But there it is, just chugging along. What do you guys think about the design of this car? Let me know in the comment section down below. Coming along the side here, you get your gas cap. Standard situation here. Now, one thing that's pretty cool that Hyundai put in this car is, so obviously the car's got a roof rack, and if you were to put a canoe or luggage or whatever you put up there, it's kind of difficult to deal with the stuff up there, but Hyundai's got you covered. Check this out. Open the door. This little contraption here, you can actually put your hand in and use as a grab handle to help you come up here and do whatever you got to do. There's one on this side and one on the other side as well. You can actually lock them with the key right here so that people don't mess with it when you're not using it, so that's pretty cool. But they just open and close like that, which I thought was pretty nice. It's got the hidden windshield wiper right here. This car's got a bunch of cameras hidden all throughout the car as well. I'm going to show you guys that on the infotainment center. Let's go ahead and jump back inside the Santa Fe and go over some of the features on the inside. Before I forget, it's also got the active arrow right there, like we saw in the Ioniq 6. These actually open and close to cool off the radiators if they need to. If not, they actually close, which is pretty cool. One of the coolest features of the Santa Fe can be found right here on the driver's seat. So check this out. There's a button right here. Watch what happens when you press it, okay? So you're just sitting in the driver's seat. You press this button. The seat's doing this all by itself. So it's moving me all the way up. And it's starting to recline back. Not only does it recline you pretty far back, it also has got a leg rest that actually raises your legs, and it feels like you're sitting on a zero gravity lazy boy chair. How crazy is that feature, guys? Now the first thing you're greeted with on the inside of the Santa Fe is this beautiful leather wrapped two-tone steering wheel. It's actually heated, which is super nice. And as I was mentioning, the letter H is found throughout the design element of the car. These dots on the wheel are actually Morse code for the letter H. How weird is that, guys? I like that. It's like a little Easter egg that they put in there. But H can also be found on these Napa leather perforated heated and cooled seats, which are super comfortable. Coming around to the driver's side door, you get the simulated wood grain throughout the door as well as the dash, which is a super nice design touch. You get your mirror controls here, you get your window controls here, a little bit of storage down here. As far as storage, check this out, guys. So there's a storage compartment here. First glance, it looks like a normal storage compartment, but that's actually a phone sterilization unit right there. So what you could do is put your phone in there, close it down, and press this button right here. And as you can see, the light came on. Your phone, if it was in there, would be getting sterilized. How crazy is that? This car was actually designed during the 2020 pandemic, so that's probably why the engineers thought of putting something like that in the Santa Fe. Pretty cool little touch there. You get a little storage compartment here, which is nice, as well as the drop-down glove box right there. You also get a cool storage compartment here in the middle. Now there's something really cool about this storage compartment. It opens traditionally right there, but from the back seat you can also open it this way. So it's one panel, but it opens both ways, this way and that way. Pretty cool touch right there. You also get 2 wireless chargers. These are actually MagSafe, so if you put your iPhone on there, it'll actually get magnetized on there and it won't be moving around. They also feel nice and grippy to the touch, so your phone will not be moving anywhere. This car also has wireless Apple CarPlay, which is a super nice feature. I really like that. You also get obviously 2 cup holders and a little bit of storage down here. Let's jump in the back seats and see how those are. Like I said, I'm about 5'10". That's my respective driving position. And here we go. Plenty of space back here. Headroom is not an issue. Legroom is not an issue. I've got plenty back here. Super nice. These 2 captain chairs are also heated, which is pretty cool. You also get a sunshade in this calligraphy model. Pretty cool. You also get 2 massive sunroofs. So this actually is the cloth that just goes back. The glass doesn't itself open, whereas on the front the glass opens, but it is a manual pull to open. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seats. This is a bit of a tighter fit for me, but again, I'm about 5'10", and I can sit back here. I mean, it is tight, but I could sit back here if I had to, which is not a bad place to be. You get your USB-C chargers, cup holders, and this side's got the climate control, which is pretty nice. But yeah, not too tight of a fit. You also get this alleyway here, so you can put your leg if you needed to. Not too bad. Let me show you that opening that I was telling you guys about from the other side. So obviously you can open this from the front, but you can also open it from the back. You also get a cubby that slides out right here, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump back in the driver's seat. All right, so let's get this Santa Fe out on the road and show you guys how it drives. So to put the Santa Fe in gear, foot on the brake, and there's a twist knob right there, and we're in drive. The car's also got a pretty cool heads-up display. I don't know if the camera is picking it up or not, but it tells you the speed limit, it tells you how fast you're going, as well as if you have the GPS running, you can see directions on there, which is a pretty cool feature to have. These ventilated seats are a must-have on days like today. It is super hot out and these ventilated seats are killing it for me, so shout out to Hyundai for that. Car's got auto hold, which is nice. There's a button here, you press it, it auto holds. Give a signal, the cameras pop up. Very smooth shifting transmission, I really like it. The get up and go power doesn't really exist in this car. Obviously it doesn't have crazy horsepower or anything like that, but I did notice if you were to punch it, or if you're getting onto a main road, you really got to make sure to anticipate the car and how far it is, because this car doesn't have a super good pickup power. Put it in different drive modes. Overall, a great family car in my opinion. The only thing that I'd say is the trunk space is a bit small. Coming from a Tesla Model X, it actually fits a stroller, whereas I don't think our stroller would fit in this car, which is pretty surprising, to be honest. I think if the trunk was a little bit bigger, this would be a serious contender for a lot of families with young kids. But as a whole, I really enjoyed this car. I think it's got a ton of cool features that a lot of people are looking for, like the wireless Apple CarPlay, the wireless charging, a ton of cool built-in features. But overall, guys, I really enjoyed this car. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Would you guys consider purchasing a Santa Fe 2024 Calligraphy Edition? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for your support the past few weeks. I really enjoyed doing these car videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.